Good afternoon. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News for Mountain Comfort Furnishings and Design. That Dillon petition to halt a lakefront development hit a milestone today, 180 signatures. Organizers needed 126 to put a question on the ballot, asking voters if hundreds of condos should be approved. Organizers know some signatures might not qualify. They learn how many tomorrow when they meet with the town clerk. John Crone has just been hired as the first town manager for the new town of Keystone. Crone comes to Keystone from Grand Lake, where he spent the past 5 years as manager. Nearly $500,000 in federal money will soon help Summit Sheriff's deputies fight trafficking on I-70. Sheriff Jamie Fitzsimons on the Krystal Morning Show today.
We're going to use it for technology, bring our technology up to the modern policing world to help do these interdictions of human trafficking and drug trafficking.
Summit once had a federal drug task force grant, but that money ran out. Frisco Public Works is clarifying the need for an updated access road to a water tank overlooking Lake Dillon. Chris McGinnis with the town.
We're at a point where we need to regrade that road, realign it in the section to make it less steep and more accessible for construction vehicles.
Earlier this week, we reported that the old road grade is 30 degrees. That's steep as a black ski run. The grade, though, is 30%. It's more like a moderate blue.
We have some maintenance work, routine maintenance work that happens every so many years that we need to do on the water tanks of rehabilitation, and that has to do with corrosion and new coatings and mixing devices.
McGinnis says this maintenance work would happen with or without the Lake Hill water negotiations, but finishing ahead of time could benefit what happens with Lake Hill. Aaron Bissett of Keystone Neighborhood Company knows events are getting more expensive, and your concert budget, it's tight this summer. Well, they've got something for you.
By popular request, this year we've created a new locals pass that goes to Sunday of our big 3 festivals, Sunday of Bacon and Bourbon, Sunday of Wine and Jazz Festival, and Sunday of Bluegrass and Beer Festival.
The cost, $180 for unlimited Sunday access. But don't forget,
the live music is free. Just buy 1 drink at the bar, buy 1 or 2 food samples without having a whole ticket package. But if you want to do the bourbon sampling, the wine sampling, or the beer sampling, that is where you want to have a ticket package and you want to grab that ticket in advance.
The Sunday Locals Pass is on sale. Find it online. Next weekend, it's already Derby Day, and you're invited to watch in style at the Women of the Summit Derby Party in Frisco.
We are having open bar, live music with Mud Season Band, the races on the big screens, betting on the horse races for prizes, and a silent auction.
That was Anna Cartner with Women of the Summit. And this event, it's not just for the ladies in the fancy hats. They want to see everyone dressed up to the nines.
We're doing contests for best dressed couples, best hats, whatever. Just break out your spring gear.
Tickets are on sale for the Women of the Summit Derby Party. Proceeds go to business grants supporting local women. Coming to the Elks Lodge in Silverthorne this Sunday is a benefit breakfast for Treetop Center, the only youth victim service center in Summit. Executive Director Amy Oliveira.
We need to make sure that our children are being safe and being heard, and that's the biggest impact that we have is finding that support for children.
On the menu this Sunday, eggs, green chili, biscuits and gravy, waffles and bacon. All the bacon. Get your tickets online or at the door. Proceeds benefit Treetop. In sports, the Nuggets are playing the Lakers tonight at 8 on TNT. And in local sports, today on the Warmup from My Furnish in Frisco and Kremling.
I like face shots, I like going off big cliffs, and I like taking risks.
That was 13-year-old big mountain skier Emma with Team Summit, and she risked it all for the best season ever.
I competed in 7 competitions this year and podiumed in each one.
That includes winning her hometown event, the IFSA Championships on 6 Senses at Breck.
Wow, I thought I would never actually do that, but then doing it, it's like, what? I actually did it?
Emma just turned 13 last week. She claimed all those podiums as one of the youngest skiers on the hill. Crushing her best season in the gates was Team Summit alpine skier Mackenzie.
I had the goal of making it to regionals, which I did do, but then I had the unexpected goal of making it to nationals, which is kind of like, oh, that would be nice to do, but I didn't know if it would actually happen.
Mackenzie, she's 15, but the way she talks about training and what it takes to unlock your best is years ahead of her time.
Enjoy not only the skiing, but all the other aspects like weightlifting, dry land, whatever it may be to get you to where you want to be, because if you just focus on the skiing aspect, it's really hard. Whereas if you prep your body for what you're going to do and have the strength to do it, and even the mental strength to do it, it makes it a lot easier.
And these two rippers, they have big goals.
College skiing, professional skiing, whatever it may be, I think just skiing in general and keeping that in my life would be very exciting.
My goal is to make it to Worlds once I get into like the 15 to 18 category.
But for now, competition season, it's done. It's time to free ski. This is the warm-up with local athletes. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.